The year was 1995 when a man who was only 23 years old was shot and killed while standing on a porch in Buffalo. And the convicted killer was 22 years old at the time, and his sentence was considered excessive by critics.
Well, tonight you're going to hear from that man and the CUNY Law Group asking Governor Hochul to grant David Sell clemency. Here's Channel 2's Claudine Ewing.
In 1995, Sheldon Newkirk was killed, his family still mourning. As for David Sell, he's still behind bars for the murder. The 43-and-a-half-year sentence means he is not eligible for parole until he turns 61 in the year 2036. So far, he's served 26 years.
But the question becomes, how much punishment is enough?
It's a case CUNY Law School students have taken up to fight for gubernatorial clemency.
The governor can commute their sentence and release them immediately, or reduce a sentence of like 50 to life to 25 to life to give someone a shot at making the parole board.
Law students filed Sell's clemency application 2 years ago.
He wrote a proposal for a curriculum about anti-violence initiatives that he actually sent to Governor Hochul.
And family support for the husband, father, grandfather. In this video interview with CUNY, Sell speaks candidly.
I had to become honest with myself that I caused the death of Sheldon. The person I am today would have told David to walk away.
The video is part of his clemency application.
I don't want somebody else's family to experience what the Newkirk family is experiencing. Change was mandatory for me.
When he was sentenced, the mother of the individual who was killed wanted him to go to prison and not even have parole.
I hope we can recognize and value redemption.
It's up to Governor Hochul. This week, she was asked about clemency for inmates due to COVID and aging. Sell was one of the first prison COVID cases.
We're reviewing clemency requests. I don't know that they would necessarily be related to COVID right now because, as I said, the conditions are different than they were at the outset when we didn't have vaccinations and boosters.
It's also an opportunity to step back and widen the lens and say, why aren't I using my clemency power 365 days of the year?
Two on Your Side has reached out to the governor's office to see if the Sell case is being considered. Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.